The Monday night game for NFL Week 7 is Baltimore at Arizona. Arizona right now is a 7.5-point home favorite. They're coming off of their loss at Pittsburgh. The total is high, 48 or 48.5. And Arizona went under against Pittsburgh, but they did go over in their 5 games in a row. Before that one, we're going to talk with Troy West from allplayswin.com to get his take on these lines. Troy West, this is an interesting one, right? Baltimore is 0-5-1 against the spread so far after a loss at San Francisco. They haven't covered one game, although every game that they've lost this year has been by less than a touchdown, and this spread is 7.5 points. But just looking at them on the field, they look like they have some serious issues both in the secondary and then on offense in the passing game, right? They don't really have any receivers to stretch the field with. Their top receiver is Steve Smith, of course, 34 years old, dealing with microfractures in his back. And they've also got a ton of injuries, looking very vulnerable in the secondary. So it's a bounce back spot for Arizona. The question is 7.5 points, too many points to be giving? I'm not exactly sure. What do you think, Troy?
Yeah, I think Baltimore goes to 0-6-1 after this one, Pete. I truly believe that this will be a bloodbath. I think it spells disaster for Baltimore. You look at coming off a loss to the San Francisco 49ers, arguably one of the worst teams in all of the NFL, and they've been on the road. Now you got to go on the road again against a hungry Arizona team who still is in first place. They ride their own destiny the rest of the way. I believe Bruce Arians' team is going to have a chip on their shoulder coming off that just a disgusting loss against Pittsburgh. I think it was just more of a letdown, didn't really get up to play for that football game. Bruce Arians' team will bounce back. This is a team with great wide receivers. I think they're going to exploit the Baltimore secondary. Carson Palmer will get things going. Their defense will play good enough. I think it's going to be about a 31-14 game. Arizona gets it done handily. 7.5 is actually too small on Monday night. Arizona wins this game.
All right, so you're not concerned about, a lot of people probably bet, Arizona last week, and then especially in the second half when Vic went down. To anyone who got, bet the Arizona last week and got burned by them, what would you have to say to what happened last week and why you expect a big bounce back covering 7.5 here?
Yeah, that's the NFL. You typically have games where teams like Arizona will have a potential letdown throughout the course of the season. That happened to be the game against Pittsburgh. Very, very unlikely you're going to see that again. If anything, I think you're going to see this team really elevate their game. So I was one of the few idiots that did have Arizona last week. This week, I'll put my money on them again, and hopefully Tuesday not feel like an idiot. I think Arizona wins this one.
Okay, it is a big bounce back spot, and you don't have to work too hard to convince me to back Bruce Arians' coach team in a bounce back spot. Right now, the line is Arizona -7.5. Troy West, what's going on at allplayswin.com?
Hey, thanks, Pete. Yeah, 7-0 in the MLB playoffs. We've got a great pick going on today. I encourage viewers to come take a look at what we're doing at allplayswin.com. We're happy to give you a free trial. Been on a great run in the NFL and in college football. Come take a look at allplayswin.com.
Thanks, Troy.